Why, hello there. Jacob here. And today, well, got some Minnesota Vikings news. Some actually pretty big Minnesota Vikings news, and, well, primarily news we knew was probably going to happen, but still, nonetheless, a pretty big deal for the Vikings. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and actually dive into it. But first, thought I'd go ahead and kind of give a couple thoughts on preseason week 2. Yeah, preseason week 2, the Vikings won 27-12, which at the end of the day doesn't really mean much score-wise. It's more how you look on the field and stuff like that. But honestly, Nick Mullins, solid game. He definitely looked like the quarterback, too. Had a beautiful opening drive, dipping and dunking and all that stuff. Jalen Naylor got in. Nick Muse got in a few catches. But that beautiful toe-tap touchdown to Tristan Jackson. Yeah, that thing was beautiful. Now, if only both Tristan Jackson and Jalen Naylor can stay healthy, we may have our, game day receivers right there between, Jefferson, Addison, Naylor, Brandon Powell looked really good, and Tristan Jackson. If I had to make my prediction as of now, those are my 5 receivers. So again, Jefferson, Addison, Jackson, Naylor, and Brandon Powell will probably be 5 of those receivers. Now we'll see kind of how KOC decides to help mold the roster, how many players we have, Kwesi too, kind of, if he goes out there and this and that and the other things. So I decided to give, my general overall thoughts on, 1 or 2 positions there, but probably actually do more of a breakdown once we have the official roster in our hands here, just because there's a lot of moving pieces and moving parts that are still happening. But yeah, like I say, overall, Mullins looked great. Jaren Hall stepped in and looked very, very, very good. Kind of, making his case for the quarterback 3 spot. And even Matt Corral got a couple of plays. Outside of, victory formation, I should say. But again, he's probably going to be next week, is going to be the Matt Corral show. Between him and Jaren Hall, because again, Darnold's the clear number 1. Mullins is now going to be clear number 2, which in my opinion should be the way it is. Unless Jaren Hall or Matt Corral go out there and literally Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes the thing, which by the way, I'm pretty sure you've seen that highlight about 500,000 times at this point of Patrick Mahomes doing a behind the back pass to Travis Kelce. Still pretty impressive play and all that stuff. But yeah, like I say, overall, good game. Defense stepped up when they needed to, even though that first drive was a little sketchy, including the secondary. But the secondary did step up. And why am I mentioning the secondary? A drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That's right. Stephon Gilmore has officially signed ink to paper for a 1-year, $10 million contract. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Stephon Gilmore is a Minnesota Viking. 1-year, $10 million contract with $7 million guaranteed. About time. We knew this was probably going to happen here. You don't bring the guy in, have really good conversations, and are willing to back up the Brinks truck for a year to not sign him. Yeah, sure, he's not the same cornerback he was a few years ago here when he was, the number 1, basically one of the top 5 corners in the entire league and the defensive player of the year here in 2018 or 2019, so. But it is officially official, and I cannot tell you how big of a deal that is and how awesome that is that we finally got that done. Even if this year doesn't really change much of anything, but to even just get a veteran presence who's been there, done that, one of the best corners of our generation, of our time period over the last 10 years, coming in, imparting knowledge, can still play at a decent level. Yeah, he's 33, 34, kind of that, tail end there, but if he could be like a Terrence Newman or something like that, just come in and kind of help guide the boys, get the, cornerback room together and sort of teach them the ways here. this could be huge and beneficial even 2-3 years down the line, you know, even if Gilmore doesn't go out there and play like the MVP he was. But still, 1 year, 10 mil, 7 mil guaranteed for Stephon Gilmore as he's officially a Viking. Like I say, that'll be huge for not even just the defense, but I think, you know, for team morale in general and kind of, you know, that veteran presence and leader. Which, I mean, we have a lot of young leaders too, which is nice. So, but yeah, Stephon Gilmore, come on down. Welcome to the purple and gold, buddies. So, but yeah, I think that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. So, like I say, I don't know if I'll be able to really make a video for preseason week 3. We'll just kind of see, because I'm still not 100% sure if it's going to be televised in my area, and might be watching a little week 0 college football too. So, who knows? Like I say, it's next Saturday at noon in Philadelphia. So, if nothing else, I'll try to catch a replay of it or something like that. But honestly, it's probably just going to be the Matt Corral show versus Jaron Hall to kind of shore up that quarterback 3 spot. I'd be surprised unless maybe they do bring out the starters for like a drive to kind of get their feet underneath them. But I guess we'll just kind of wait and see. So until we meet again, though, this is Jacob, Score Vikings.